Today we're gonna make this little ducky. This ducky is made out of socks, so this is what you need. First, we're gonna need a socks. I got these socks from AC Moore. It costs $2 a pair. So we're gonna start making this head. So we're gonna take a whole bunch of fiber fill and make it into a ball like this, and then fill in to the socks. Okay, after you fill in the fiber fill, make it into a ball. You can squeeze it. So this will be its head. So we're going to take a scissor and trim it. So now we're going to sew it up, make it into a ball. You could take off this filling, just put it aside. Now it's easier to sew on the edge. Just put your needle going from inside so the knot will stay inside. And after that, just comes back inside, in and out. Run your needle through along the side like this. Now we go all the way around. We're gonna keep the needle outside. Now I can put the filling back in here. And so now we can pull it, close up the top here. Before it closes all the way up, we want to push this extra part inside, so it looks nice and neat. And then pull it tight like that. So now after you pull it tight, it looks nice and neat outside. But we want to sew a couple more times to make it more secure. This time, this is going along the edge here randomly. Sew it 2 or 3 more times. And pull it tight, so that way it'll be more secure. And that should be pretty good. So now that looks like a little ball. Just run this thread going around the needle a couple times and pull it. So we'll tie a knot here. Now this knot is outside, so we're gonna put your needle through the hole. Needle the hole here, and then you come out somewhere and pull it a little bit harder so the knots will hide inside. And now we can cut it off. So now we just finish its head. Next, we're gonna make its body. We're gonna use this part that we cut off on the head. We're gonna turn it inside out this time. Okay, and this is the heel for it forward, and this is the top of the socks. And now we're gonna take the marker, just draw a line along the heel. Next, we're gonna sew it along this line all the way here, from this side all the way to this side. First time, I'm gonna go up on the other side. On this part, we're gonna make sure you pull it tight, so after you turn it over, you won't see the line. And if your stitch is not strong enough, you can sew another one, go from this side and come back to this side. Make it secure, but one time usually it's good enough. So we're gonna just tie a knot here. And just cut it out. Okay, now we're gonna cut it off along the sewing line. And turn it over like that. Same, take a whole bunch of fiber fill, make it into a ball, and fill it in here. And now we can sew up this part just like this. The same way, go all the way around and then pull it and make it into a little ball. We're going to connect these two balls together. The way to sew these two together, you can just dip this one here and then go down the other part, pull into the other ball, and then pull it, and you become together. Now next, come to the ball on the bottom, do the same thing. Ball on the top, ball on the bottom. Make sure you won't hurt yourself, so you can take your time and do the same thing. One stitch on the top, one stitch on the bottom, and go all the way around, and you will connect together. So you can take your time to do this part. So I will see you when you're done. Okay, after you connect two balls together and we're done, I'm gonna tie a knot here. Okay, after you tie a knot, we're gonna hide this knot. So just gonna randomly pull it so the knot will go inside, so you won't see it. And then turn back. Okay, so now we have its body is done. You can squeeze it a little bit. Next, we're gonna make this little hand. So we're gonna make this extra part and then make a circle right here. So just draw a circle. And don't worry, you don't have to make it completely round, because after you sew it, you won't see it. Make it look like this, and then cut it along the edge. Okay, after you cut it, you have two circles. So now we're gonna sew these two circles, make it looks like a two little pom-pom. So the same way, just take the needle going along the edge. Now we're gonna do some filling inside. You can use this extra part and fill it inside, or you can use fiber fill. I'm just gonna use this extra part and what we cut off. Just put it inside and then pull it. Before you completely cross the hole, we want to push in the extra part. Okay, after you push it all in, pull it really tight. So it looks like a little pom-pom. And that's its little hand. The same. So a couple more times so you will make it more secure. Two or three times. Okay, so that's pretty secure. So now we're gonna connect this to its body the same way, just so it attached to the body. So one stitch on the body and one stitch on this little ball, and that way you will connect together. And then next one to the body, hand, and just go all the way around until you feel it's totally secure, and you're done. So you can take your time, sew all the way around, and then I will see you when you're done. I think it's pretty good now. So we're gonna tie a knot. Pull it, and listen, choose a random point, comes up, cut it. That way you hide it inside. And repeat this step, make another one, and sew it on this side. So I will see you when you're done. Now we just finish its body and its little hand. So now we need its mouth, eyes, and feet. So we're gonna start with mouth. For the mouth and feet, I'm gonna use orange. If you can't find orange, you can use yellow. Okay, for the mouth, I'm gonna draw a oval. Again, you can just eyeball it, doesn't need to be perfect. And you can always correct it if you didn't get it right the first time. And then we're just gonna cut it along the edge. So it's a little oval. Now we're gonna draw its feet. It's gonna look like this. And we need two of this. Okay, after we cut it off, now we're gonna sew the mouth the same way like you do for its little hand. Just sew along the edge. Okay, after you sew along the edge, it's gonna look like this. So now I can fill in some fiber fill inside. Okay, just take a little tiny, fill it inside. Okay, after you fill in, just pull a little bit, don't close all the way. So on this side, it's gonna look like this. Now we're gonna sew this onto its body. So this is the little hand. So you wanna make sure this piece is right on the center. It's about here. Now we're gonna make it attached to the body. In the same way like you do the hand. So one on the body and one on the piece. And then we're gonna tuck this part in. Okay, and then body. Make sure you tuck the edge in so it looks nice and neat. Just do the same thing, go all the way around, come back here. I'll see you when you're done. Okay, after we finish, I'm gonna tie a knot here. Choose a random point, pull it, so you can hide the knot and cut it. After you squeeze it, you'll go inside, you won't see it. Next, we're going to do its eyes. So for eyes, today I'm going to just group on it. For the eyes, you can get those toy eyes that can sew, then you can just sew attached to the body. But for some reason, I cannot find those eyes on my local art store, so I'm just gonna group to it. You can use this sew and pin to find the point that you want your eyes to be, and then take it out. Use scissors, cut a little hole here, and just take the toy eyes, just place in there. If you want more secure, you can use glue. Put the glue going around and then glue to it so you won't pop out easy. So repeat this step. Do it on this side. The same, you can glue to it. So now we're done with eyes. Next, do the feet. The feet you can sew to it. You know, just going around the edge, sew it, attach to it, or you can just glue to it. Today I'm just gonna glue to it. And just let it dry. And today I'm gonna give it a little touch. I use rainbow room to make the bow tie. If you wanna make this, you can find it on my channel. This is my bow tie tutorial for rainbow room. And just make one and attach two on it. And now we're done. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.